Arjun said, those who, neglecting the ordinances of the scriptures, offer sacrifices filled with faith, what is their position, O Krishna? Is it one of goodness, or of passion, or of dullness? Arjun asked Sri Krishna this question with a lot of clarity. The word ushrujya means to neglect. Nishtha means position or state. Arjun asked where people who neglect the ordinances of the scriptures and offer sacrifices filled with faith stand. He asked whether it can be called of the mode of sattva goodness, rajas passion, or tamas dullness. And if you want to broadly divide it, then Arjun creates two divisions, Devi, divine, and Asuri, demonic. Arjun puts the mode of sattva goodness within the divine endowments, and the modes of rajas, passion, and tamas, dullness, within the demonic endowments. The reason for this is that if we look at the 14th and 16th chapters, then the mode of rajas, passion, is closer to the mode of tamas, dullness, than to the mode of sattva goodness. If you want to couple them together, then you cannot do so for the mode of sattva goodness. You can do it for the modes of rajas, passion, and tamas, dullness. This is because the modes of rajas, passion, and tamas, dullness are both mutually joined. Rajo ragat matkam vidhi. Know you that the mode of passion is a nature of attraction. When attraction comes, then desire comes, and when desire comes, then anger comes, and then it becomes the mode of tamas, dullness. Therefore, they are both mutually joined. Arjuna asked this question to Shri Krishna about a person who neglects the ordinances of the scriptures. In what way do such people neglect the ordinances of the scriptures? Let us think about it a little. How do people neglect the ordinances of the scriptures? Saints say that the ordinances of the scriptures can be neglected in three ways. The first is that they become neglected as a result of ajnan, ignorance. They do not even know. Only then do they neglect the ordinances of the scriptures. This is the first reason, because of ajnan, ignorance. The second reason is because of indifference. They avoid them because of indifference. They should know that they should do this, but they leave it. The third reason is because of opposition. For example, many years ago a person tried to burn the Manusmriti. This is because of opposition. You then have to face the consequences. The laws of scriptures never get destroyed, and the scripture never gets destroyed, whereas the people trying to burn the scriptures get destroyed. But nothing happens to the scriptures, and when you read the newspapers today, then they get so much praise. In reality, a lot of people are indirectly doing a good thing. I often feel that at least these people learn that there's something worth reading called the Manusmriti. Let us leave it. But what I mean to say is that you can neglect the ordinances of the scriptures in three ways: through ignorance, through indifference, and through opposition. And another thing, we all know that the Mahabharat war was fought at the end of the Dwapar Yug, the third out of the 4 ages. Thereafter, Jarapur shot an arrow at Shri Krishna's foot, and the Lord left his body, and after 7 days, the Kali Yug, the 4th out of the 4 ages, and the age of vice began. We all know the story. When Shri Krishna was giving Arjun the message of the Gita, in front of both Shri Krishna and Arjun were people of the Kali Yug, the 4th out of the 4 ages and the age of vice, who are us, and they knew that such a time will come. Arjun knew this, and Shri Krishna also knew this, that the amount of people who know the scriptures will be extremely small, and the amount of people who do not know the scriptures will be much more. At that time, what will happen to these people? And sometimes it also happens that we want to get knowledge of the scriptures, and yet we still do not get it. This can honestly also happen. People may want to understand what the true meaning is, but they cannot find the person who will show them the true meaning. This can also happen. Then until one does not find the person who will show them the true meaning, and one does not attain a Sadguru, then a human being cannot stop working, and has to keep on performing some works or the other, according to the Shraddha, faith in their hearts. What happens to them? You cannot say to them that they cannot perform any actions while they do not know. You cannot say this. If the person is performing satkarma, divine acts, then how can you stop them? What will happen to them? Therefore Arjuna asked Shri Krishna what their position is and what their state is. And great saints give a very beautiful meaning here, that the use of the word Krishna by Arjun can mean 2 things. The first is a means of addressing Krishna as God. The second is that the meaning of the name Krishna is Karshayati iti Krishna. One who pulls us towards him is Krishna, and Akarshayati iti Krishna. One who attracts us towards him is Krishna. Arjuna is therefore trying to ask that, Lord, what are you pulling him towards? Are you pulling him towards divinity, or are you pulling him towards demonism? In which direction are you taking him? God is of course in both directions. Isha vasyam idam sarvam yat kincha jagatam jagat. Whatever there is in the world is pervaded by the Supreme Soul. It is not as if God is not in demons. God is everywhere. But Arjuna is asking Shri Krishna where he is pulling him towards. You can say as an example that when a mother is giving sweets, then she is a mother at that time, and when the child makes a mistake and the mother slaps him, then at that time she is also a mother. Therefore, does the hand come forward to give sweets, or does the hand come forward to slap? This is what is in divine things and demonic things. Therefore, Arjuna is saying that, Lord, you are the one who pulls, and there cannot be anything apart from you. But in what direction are you pulling? Arjuna asks Shri Krishna what the position of such people is. Shri Krishna gives an answer in the second verse, verse 2. Shri Bhagavad